There it is. Since y'all seem ready, I won't make you wait. Hello. Happy Thursday. My husband's making fun of me already. Yeah. I thought I could be smart and just turn off the mic on the starting scene, but then it's off completely. I don't know why. Because I don't know how programs work. Thank you. Clay being very helpful back there. But hello everyone. Yeah. So recently back from Chicago, and of course we stopped at Italy because we didn't actually eat there. We stopped there for coffee, which was just okay. But it reminded me about Panettone. And I've never made it before, and it's, in theory, pretty simple. But I did have to start it ahead of time because it takes like 2 hours of rising the first time. Yeah, Chicago was fun. We didn't have, like, it was hard to find like a nice dinner out. We had some lovely pizza with friends. We had some great brunches and lunches. But a fancy dinner restaurant did not materialize. Well, and the one we wanted to go to was affordable like 5 years ago, and now it is no longer affordable. So, yeah. And not even is it not affordable, it's like, it's priced out of what it is. Anyway, so I wanted to make the Panettone. And then one of the brunches we had was Arepas. At Tweet, which was a lovely little place, super nice. But again, I was looking at recipes for arepas, and what they served us and what I'm finding for what traditional arepas are is very different. So I'm going to make what the closest I could find to traditional arepas. And then I'm also going to try to make something closer to what we had, which is really just a pancake that was made with corn. So I'm going to try to get my timings right. I know I need to get the cake, which is more like a bread. It's a sweet bread. Big baked Italian sweet bread. I need to get that right on its second rise first, and then I need to get some pancake batter hydrating, because that's going to take a while. No. And yes, Cypher's ass cake.
Yeah, Tweet was pretty good.
Cypher
We'll
will be this weekend, probably. I'll have to make some time.
my Cypher shirt. I'll have to make sure it's clean.
I guess I should.
Boop.
I guess I should wear it when I do
Boop.
that thing. But this is just the tank top
Boop.
that was convenient.
The sus chef. So sus. Tweet was really good.
The sus chef.
Our server at Tweet
Perfect.
was great too.
Yeah, we had a lovely server. She was very helpful. I'm gonna get going. First thing I need to do though is I know you're mini golfing. I can see you setting up. First I need to get some fruit hydrating. And traditionally recipes call for, or the most traditional recipe calls for raisins. I'm not doing raisins. You can really do whatever dried fruits you want. And I had cherries. So I'm doing dried cherries. But then also, we saw basically advertisements for an Aperol Spritz everywhere. I'm also going to do some cranberries. Just for something, just for a little variation. Once I open the Aperol. Which will happen when I start hydrating my dried fruit. I suppose.
The answer can be no.
I'm just about to open it in 2 seconds.
Oh, okay. I'll let you.
You can put on my dried fruit for me.
like ASMR. Amazon. Stop.
And
Thick cream. Whoa.
I also do need to chop these up a little bit just so they're not
Amazon.
huge chunks.
Dismiss.
Because I want it to be lovely and interspersed throughout my bread dough. It's gonna be easier to get these suspended in the dough since it is a bread dough rather than a cake batter. It is sometimes tricky to keep your fruits and things from sinking to the bottom of a cake batter. But I'm not going to have that worry because it's a bread dough. It's nice and got structure in it.
The work's going good.
I've already... Cypher.
I was wearing mine yesterday.
Can you go VIP Cypher? I keep flooping the heckin'...
Oh, you mean I have to monitor?
I keep flooping the heckin' camera when I'm chopping because it's... No, it just decides that it's gonna flip upside down. I just need to tilt it a little bit so it isn't quite so, like, touching. You should get a tank top like this, Nazard. What is? Oh. You still haven't done the thing I asked you.
I'm getting there. I just
Oh. No. Pick a time. Don't restart my computer in the middle of a stream again. God damn. 11:20 p.m. Confirmed. Just /VIP Decipher Pub. Oh, well, do it on my computer then. It's right there. I'm just trying to get him to VIP Decipher because the VIPs in my chat are streamers that I enjoy. Because then I don't have to, like, try to wash my hands so I can shut people out. New merch. Cypher underwear. Okay. Let's tilt that a little bit. Hopefully we can... There. Even with our crisp bangs, we won't get Right? Okay. So I'm just gonna cover this dried fruit in Aperol, which is a bittersweet orange liqueur, and then put it on low on the stove just to help the fruit hydrate. Just for a few minutes. A few minutes so I can make drinks, which I didn't grab cups for. I gotta get a cup. And Clay asked for a beverage, but then he went and got strapped into VR, so... No beverage for him, I suppose. See, there it is. So, very simple recipe. Classic Aperol Spritz is Prosecco. I've got some local sparkling wine because I live in California and it's really easy to get local sparkling wine. And it's nice when I can to use local ingredients. I would generally eyeball this, but it's the first time and I want to make sure I'm getting somewhat close. So it's 3, 2, and 1. 3 parts sparkling wine, 2 parts Aperol, and 1 part club soda. So it's nice and fizzy and refreshing. And I'm hoping the Aperol flavor will come through in my Panettone as well. Okay, so that's there. This is here. I've got sparkling water. Which is club soda. If you see club soda, it's just sparkling water. Here we go. Slancha. Lovely. Okay. Oh, and Nazard, I saw in the... I think we have the same scale. Nazard and CZ were making kimchi the other day, and I saw their food scale, and I think it was the same kind. This is tasty. And I would go a little sweet on your sparkling wine because Aperol is bitter. So. And it translates well into the Panettone recipe because it's already got orange traditionally in it. Oh, and I should garnish it with an orange slice, but I'm lazy, even though there's oranges right here. Lazy. Okay. I'm gonna get some pancake batter. I know, right? We have a pretty accurate one for measuring coffee, but it's very small. So it's not like kitchen scale. It only goes up to like a few hundred grams, I want to say. Yeah. Okay. So this I'm just gonna do. I want to keep this simple, but I also want to get it going soon. Because like I said, the longer... I want to give this a chance to hydrate the corn kernels. Because if you don't, then it can stay really gritty. And I don't really want to eat a gritty pancake. I'm just doing kind of even amounts cornmeal and flour. And then I'm going to make sure one good reason to use buttermilk when you're making pancakes like this, especially with cornmeal, is because the acid in there is also going to help tenderize my corn kernels. Keep minimizing my recipe. I miss not having 2 monitors for this. I just need to make this one small. There we go. Okay. I'm not going to use sugar in this like I would if I was doing like breakfasty pancakes, because I'm going to do this with, we had it with chorizo, but I'm just going to make kind of like taco meat. So we're making nachos or tacos, but just serving them on cornmeal pancakes or arepas instead of on chips or taco shells. So, just a fun little variation. Baking powder, salt. I forgot to get out eggs, but that's fine. I'm also going to put a little bit of yogurt in this just because I really like putting yogurt in things. Hello, Shulva. Welcome in. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing. I should really put... put my wet ingredients in a separate container before I incorporate them into the dries. Good thing I had this earlier that I just put eggs in. So now I can put more eggs in it. Come on. Get out of there. Okay, 1.5-ish cups of milk. Just using up all Clay's milk. I should have bought a bigger thing of milk. Yep, I'm gonna have to buy him more milk because that is only enough milk for like one more coffee. See, I always buy too much milk and we have to throw some out. But this time I didn't even think about the fact that I was going to use a bunch of it. So, oh well. And citrus juice. Because I don't have actual buttermilk, I'm going to use citrus juice to basically acidify my milk, which will make it act like buttermilk. If you are going to be baking a lot, I would recommend having buttermilk around. If not, buttermilk powder is a lovely thing. And this is going to make it look like it's curdled, but it's not a problem. You won't even notice it as soon as it's mixed into the dry ingredients. And if you like cheese, I mean, that's just curdled milk. Buttermilk for mac and cheese? Huh. That would be interesting. I wonder if I'm gonna be I used some blood oranges off our tree for zest. So maybe I'll use them for some juice too. I mean, it's gonna turn our it's gonna turn our mixture a little bit pink. But I did think about buying blue corn. Oop, I should be wearing an apron because I'm getting juice on my tank. I am not quite at the point where I am confident enough to stream without a shirt and just wearing an apron. I'm hoping to get there. And it's nothing about, like, my audience and how they perceive me. It's mostly me and body image issues. Um, you're saying that I'm basically just wearing an apron right now with the... See, my back would be exposed if I was wearing the apron instead of tank top. And I'm not a fan of how my back looks. That's like... Honestly, strangely, amongst the problem areas, the back is a big one. Yes, so Izzy, I'm basically making, like nacho toppings to go on my arepas, because that's how they served them. They served them to us with, chorizo and black beans and cilantro and pickled onions. And it was a lovely brunch. And, of course, a couple of fried eggs on top as well. Clay doesn't do eggs, so I'm not making eggs. And I might make an egg for myself. We'll see. Okay, so this looks pretty liquid right now, but as it just sits and hydrates the corn flour, the cornmeal, it's not corn flour, just a different size of grind. It'll get thicker. So by the time I actually go to cook it, it'll be completely different consistency. Okay, so I'm just going to set that aside. If I can find some counter space. We've got some lovely jalapenos. Okay. So here's my fruit that has been rehydrated. Right? Delicious eggs. Eggs and mushrooms. So lovely. Okay. I'm just going to quick strain this fruit because I don't want to get too much extra liquid in the bread dough because that'll futz with the texture. Like 9, 10. Our cat is middle-aged. You know what this juice is going to be lovely for? My second cocktail. It depends. I mean, our cat seems... He's not had any health problems yet. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. And growing up, my mom's cats all lived till like 15 or 16. And I had a friend whose cat lived till like 22. So, I mean... Yeah, see, cats can live pretty long if you treat them right. As long as they keep drinking, honestly. Like, if they hydrate themselves, that's one of the biggest problems with cats getting older is they stop drinking water. Okay. No one let Clay open the fridge because he absolutely will spill that loose syrup. Okay. I've got some flour here for my board. Here's my lovely risen dough that I made just before stream because it had to rise for 2 hours. And I didn't have content for a 4 to 5 hour stream. So I made sure to do this ahead of time. But this is just... it's a yeasted dough. So it's yeast and milk. And then flour, sugar, orange zest, vanilla, eggs, And that's mostly it. 2-hour BRB screen, right? It's 2 hours. 2 hours of this. I mean, it's a super cute drawing, but just 2 hours of that sitting there with no timer, no nothing. Just make it a stream. I don't have Stream Pirates yet, or I could have done like Stream Pirates for 2 hours. Give it a little punch. Go back to my reference to make sure I'm not forgetting things. Okay. So, I'm just going to spread this out lightly and put my fruit onto it and just spread it out. Then I've also got some of these little lemon bits, if I could open them. Because most recipes will call for candied orange and lemon peel, but I've got little lemon bits, so that's what I'm using. And then you don't want to knead this too much, but you do want to well incorporate them. And they'll start poking through, which is fine. That's what you want. I said that to someone the other day who was... Oh, I think it was Boshimo, since they did a... I'm going to add a little bit more flour, just because... There was some of that extra liquid in my dried cherries and cranberries.
Oh, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to hit that little piece.
Kind of reminds me a little bit about making like a focaccia, because I'm kind of like dimpling the fruit into it to make it well distributed.
Did you make a drink?
I made a drink. You need to bring me a cup if you want one. I was, but you didn't bring a cup.
What kind of cup?
I used the stainless.
Is that short, spotty one? Too short?
Probably.
Well, that's what you got.
That's not enough volume.
Oh. Well, hang on.
It's like 2 cups of liquid.
Hang on.
And bring the champagne topper. Yeah. Okay. So I don't have a Panettone pan, but what I do have is a spring form. But because this needs to rise up, I need to give it a little help. So for that, I just that's too much. It says 5 centimeters above. So I'm just gonna try to make an even-ish collar. And this is kind of a similar thing that you do with a, if you're making a large souffle. I'm gonna do this in 2 pieces. Okay. And I make like a little parchment collar for it to rise in. This would be easier if I had more hands. And then this, smooth side up. Oof, almost had a disaster there. We'll just plop down in there. And now that the bread is in there, the bread will, the cake bread cake. Now that the panettone dough is there, that'll keep the paper in place. And then I'm going to let it rise again before baking it. So now I'm done with this bowl. And I can make Clay his drink. Use that syrup. And Clay's drink will be better than mine. So yeah, whenever you're doing stuff like this, don't throw out that syrup, that little soaking liquid, if it's in food safe stuff. Dried fruits, food safe. If you're marinating like chicken or something, then do not use it without cooking it. But this is a great case that you can just pour it right in a drink, and it will be lovely and delicious. Splash more. There we go. And then my bubble saver. And yes, stir this, don't shake it. Oof, that is lovely with the cherries in there. Hey, Clay do some work. He's golfing right now. Drink delivery.
Thank you. $75.
Buy the coffee.
How is it?
Delicious. It's because I gave you the Aperol that was soaking the cherries. Yeah, because you got the cherry flavor. Meow, 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 meow. Look at his little paws. He's so big. He's a big cat. He is a sweetie. Hua, hua, hua. Not quite what I usually lift. Teo, I was told to consult with you about that Arepas. Have you made arepas before? And hi, Kat. Welcome in. Okay, where was I? I think I can get my my arepas together now, which is very simple. I should also look at my. No, probably not. I am a little busy. You're not busy. You're playing a game. I'm entertaining the masses. Okay. So, I'm gonna go get 2 cups of warm water in some sort of vessel. Vessel. Hot water plus room temperature water makes warm water. You cut the tripe for a menudo once. Chile Verde is pretty. That is more than 2 cups. Let's remove some of that. Okay. Oh, and Fred's here too. Has Fred made arepas? I would not make my own menudo. That is I don't know. I don't know about working with tripe. Okay, that's 2 cups. Good. So now, what I had to discover today is there is a I need a bigger bowl. There is a product called masa arepa, which is corn flour specifically made for making arepas. And it's different because it's not even, they're traditionally El Salvadorian, I think. Anyway, so the masa arepa, which our local Mexican market did not have, is pre-cooked. So it has a different texture and a different everything. But so, like, trying to figure out how to do it, and without purchasing anything from Goya, I did find a workaround. So the recipe called for 2 cups of masa arepa, which is easy because it's masa for arepas, masa arepa. The recipe calls for 2 cups. So if you don't have 2 cups, or if you don't have masa arepa, you can use masa harina, which is what you use to make tamales and tortillas and other things. And then you replace the last half cup with a mixture of coconut flour and arrowroot. Which I did find arrowroot. Now, if I could find, and you still use coconut flour, or you could use rice flour or something, because it's gluten free, which is, you want to keep it gluten free, just in case. So there's the other masa harina. I knew I had a bunch. Question is, do I have coconut flour? Because if not, I can also use almond flour, or I could just use regular flour. Honestly. I need a stool. Okay. I'm gonna use rice flour because that's what I can find. So a quarter cup of rice flour. And then my new flour, which is basically starch. You could also use like potato starch, probably cornstarch also. But I have arrowroot, which is fine. I wanted some anyway because it's a good thickening agent if you want to make like vegan custards and things. Arrowroot is great for that. I will give this a little mix. I also probably could have used like tapioca flour that I have. I have all sorts of different like milled products. I have pretty much everything except for the one thing I was really looking for. Oh yeah, I was about to ask you, Izzy. Oh. I was gonna say, oh, is Izzy still here? Izzy, do you cook much, Izzy? Have you made arepas? Salt. I also need salt. Because the dough, just like tortilla dough or tamale dough or any of these doughs, is really simple. It's just all about how you treat the ingredients. Arepas, no, you made sopes. Okay. I don't actually know what makes a sope. I think I know what sopapillas are, but it's not quite the same. I think that's a sweet version of a sope, isn't it? Oh, I'm not. No, I am not making sopapillas. You can go for whatever I'm serving you, honestly. I'm not making beignets. Oh my goodness. I did make that fried bread the other day. So I'm just going to basically add this to the water and stir it. It might not take all of it. It might take more than this because when I made my bread dough earlier, it took so much extra hydration. I probably should have started with less water, honestly. Because my bread dough took it called for about 2.5 cups of flour, and it took a full extra cup of flour before it actually became a dough instead of a batter. And I'm like, this needs to be a dough because I need to be able to knead it.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's going to take all of this. I'm gonna have a sign next con and be like, ask me for uppies, and if I can't give you uppies, you're gonna get a prize, which I'm not even gonna have to bring because no one will not get uppies.
Who are you talking to?
Everyone, but right now Nazard and Izzy, and you didn't need to be here. I don't know what you're doing. Okay. And I'm pretty sure this dough needs more flour. Because I guess it's just dry here. Nazard becomes a bodybuilder. Puts on 80 pounds of muscle, so I cannot lift. I mean, 2 can play that game. And that's one of the things, is you lift with your legs and core. This should be moldable and moist. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add more to this. because this is not moldable. It's moist. It's plenty moist. I just gotta figure out where I just put that masa harina. Okay. Ooh! Before eating the last sope. Yeah. So take every recipe you make, every recipe you see, with a grain of salt, because most things need salt. But also, don't make yourself stick to exact proportions, because everything is gonna change depending on where you are. Yeah, this is much nicer. Because the recipe I was looking at said, oh, you might not need all the stuff, because it's going to be plenty workable, moldable before. But, yeah, it's just dry here. So I need more liquid. Or it's wet here. I don't know. I needed more stuff.
No, I'm out of bounds.
Oh, I could show you a trick for lifting heavy people. It's a thing not heavy people, just lifting people in general. It's a thing we do in grappling class, because the woman that I work with most of the time is about half my size, and she can lift me, and it involves getting your hips up to their hips, which is very fun. And if you know how to give someone not CPR, the Heimlich, that J motion, that scoop, just instead of scooping under ribs, you're scooping your hips under their hips. It's that same kind of little J motion, and you pop them like right onto your hips, and you can carry them around and give them a little wiggle. Look, and there's my arepa. I'm gonna just form all these into little discs. This would be a great time for an ad if I knew how to control my ad breaks. Yeah, I'm not gonna put this in the sink yet. You've been very naughty. So naughty. Okay. Roll into a ball and press the ball to make a quarter to a half inch disc. If it cracks, you might need more water. Okay. So I'm gonna get a hips, kissing hips, kissing me, kissing you, sweet Caroline. Bum, bum. Oh, they are like sopas? What are the ingredients in sopes? So I'm just gonna pat these into little discs and then cook them on a griddle in a little bit of oil. And if I was being very particular, I would weigh these out and make sure they were all the same size, but I am not that particular. I'm not on the Bake Off. They did not accept me. So I don't have to be that particular in my bakes. My goodness. That karaoke night was lovely. I did not have so much soju that I forgot what was going on, and we had some friends with some marvelous voices. Hearing Naki singing in person, I mean, That was one of the highlights of Con right there. Also probably could have done with this water to be a little cooler. Adds beignets. Did you hear Clay talking about beignets? Beignets are lovely. Although it is kind of all about what you serve them with, because they're just plain donuts. So it's very nice to serve them with like a chocolate sauce or some jam. Of course, I mean, they're tasty by themselves, just with powdered sugar, maybe some cinnamon, depends. But it's a great blank canvas to put like any flavor you want on. Ooh, this one's a little thick. I think I've gotten a beignet mix before. I want to say it like Trader Joe's. That works pretty well. I mean, not quite as nice as making it fresh, but it did a pretty good job. Kind of like the I just bought some more actually. The Trader Joe's box of falafel mix, which you pretty much just add water to, but you can also add some like fresh chopped onion and things too as well. It's not quite as good as blitzing up fresh chickpeas, but it's a nice little thing to have in the, well, there's one, just a little extra big. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I can just see the Bake Off judges is like, that one's a little not quite the right thickness. Not that they have any not that they have any business judging Arepas based on their tortilla challenge. Oh goodness. Sopes made with corn masa, added beans. Ah, okay. That sounds lovely. I need to start getting, I'm just gonna cover this with a towel so it doesn't dry out while I get some other ingredients together. And I'm just checking on my pancake batter over here. It's getting thicker as the cornmeal absorbs liquid. But I think I might want to add a little masa harina to this too, just to make it a little bit thicker. Right? And you can only blame the judges. Like, the contestants who've never had the food before, I'm just going to add this bag, because then I can get rid of this bag. That poor woman who had never, like, seen an avocado in her life. Could not blame her for not knowing how to handle the ingredient. The judges, though, for setting that as a challenge. No. Naughty. Okay. The shoulder arepa, yes. Arepa for the ruler of the dragons. Shilva, do you have a preferred title for your grandeur? The High Imperator. Just Amderg? Okay. Shulva the Bussy Destroyer, my goodness. What was I doing? Getting distracted. Honey beans!
Why did I? I don't think it was really easier.
Okay. Who said that, Nazard? I couldn't have said that. Couldn't have been me. Gosh, one of my favorite little cheats was the Cuban-style black beans, again at Trader Joe's. But they don't make those anymore, or they don't sell them, or at least they're not at our local branch. So I gotta do it myself now. It's just pre-spiced beans with some stuff in it. So I didn't have to actually get my act together and chop onions. Yeah, Trader Joe's is I was gonna say it's a local store, but they're all over the U.S. And they're just the greatest at carrying a product that is really good and then just stopping carrying it at some point. And then you're just like, oh, they don't have that thing anymore that I really liked. Heck. Oh yeah, I don't go there for produce when I can avoid it. Also, their produce is heavily packaged. Like, so much plastic. So I try to avoid that when I can. But I did get a jalapeno there the other day, because they had loose jalapenos. Oh, I did it again. I thought I fixed it. I did counter bangs and everything. So I'm just going to add this onion and this jalapeno. Get it on the hob.
Oh, right. Oh, no, that's short.
Get some salt and pepper and hello, Golden. How you doing? Now I'm just seasoning some black beans. We do have a great local place that makes really good salsa. So Most of the time I just buy salsa. I have a new cumin. So I'm just making some seasoned black beans to go with my arepas. I'm gonna make some seasoned meat as well. Oh. I don't know why I ever use... I so seldom use the shaker. Because it never dispenses enough. Trying to look at the time and remember when I put my panettone in to rise. Garlic. I do have fresh garlic. And I drained the juice out of my beans, so I'm going to replace that liquid with a lime. Some lime juice. Can't eat canned jarred salsa anymore. Oh. Is there something in it that doesn't agree with you? Oh, it's just not as good. Oh, okay. Yeah. We have a local place that is great. Called Casa Sanchez. They're pretty local. Yeah, their salsas are really good. And they make all sorts of varieties. They have like a fresh chopped salsa. They have fire roasted, different heat levels, and they do a green salsa, an avocado salsa. Right, nothing's in season right now. I mean, of course, they're still shipping tomatoes here from Mexico. And avocados. Because it's warm there, and so they're growing there. But yeah, in the summer, when we grow / can buy inexpensive tomatoes, I do make a lot of salsa and pasta sauce. I don't know if I've ever done pasta sauce on stream before. Although you don't really need the greatest fresh tomatoes to make good pasta sauce. Whenever we find it at Costco, we buy the cans of San Marzano tomatoes. And those are very good for making pasta sauce. They're very tasty. Okay. That should be well seasoned. Oh yeah, if it's not summer, then absolutely. Canned sauce is great since it's the things that they used to make that sauce were picked when they were ripe. And then they're pretty much preserved in the can. Should probably stir my beans. Okay. So, I made some bacon earlier. And I saved the grease so I can use that to cook my arepas. It's not going to be enough. But I'm also going to use this pan to make my meat. Because that'll do some lovely jobs of seasoning. And Clay decided to get beef because he was craving beef apparently. The beef was easier, but also more expensive.
Nothing else is going in that cart.
Yeah, I mean, he only got the important things, like beer.
I got 2 4-packs. I didn't even buy them at Tahoe. I got you vodka.
He got me vodka.
Sierra Tahoe Blue vodka.
Yes.
It smells good in here.
It should smell good in here. So I'm gonna be lazy right now and use taco seasoning. I don't have stream raiders in my stream information anymore, even though it's the little display is up, because I need to cook this. I need to cook this before I put the stuff in. Because I don't have the same setup anymore, and it's a little bit more difficult to manage. What? How? That's not a redeem.
Streamer distraction.
Right, so I took it off. Oh, the husband is the distraction.
Streaming distraction.
So yeah, I finally took it off of the stream information, so I wouldn't have it hanging over my head. But it's sitting right there. I can see it on my actual monitor. I just don't have the Bluetooth mouse that I can use to control that monitor.
I have an extra.
Well, I mean, you could just run it for me. No one's in there, so it doesn't really matter. I'll go run it. Oh, someone did drop. The Arepas dropped. There. There. Is that what you wanted? What was I doing? I was seeing if I had any of our local artisan pickled onions. I don't think we do. Okay. There was some cilantro in here.
No, I don't think so.
There was. I saw it the other day.
Well, I didn't check it out.
There it is. Yes. But come see if there's. I don't think we have any of those onions.
Which one?
The pickled onions.
No, I don't. We definitely don't have them in a Tupperware. So if you're out of your
In a
store,
jar.
If you're out of your store-bought ones, we're gonna have them.
Okay, so I gotta make some.
Yeah. You need a red onion?
I don't have any ready onions.
Then don't make them.
They're not going in pasta salad.
You have a red onion.
Oh, I do. Okay.
It's over here. Did you not check over there?
No, I did not.
There's 2 red onions over here. Where onions go? On the onion shelf.
I know. Okay. No, I already took the thing out of the fridge, Nazareth, so it's safe.
What?
There was a thing that you were gonna spill if you opened the fridge.
Me? Silly puppy, spill something? Yeah, okay.
Clumsy wolf.
Anything? Water? Drinks? Candy? Shots of Aperol.
Who takes shots of Aperol?
The same people who like Malort.
They're completely different. Although I did not
What's
taste.
a Malort Aperol?
I did not
Malort
taste the Aperol by itself, so I don't know if there's a forever aftertaste. I'm not gonna take a shot of Aperol.
Not a shot. You just need to take a tiny, like a spoonful, to see what it tastes like. Look at you. You didn't even taste all your ingredients. You're gonna be like that TV show that we're screaming out when they don't do that. And,
Can you do the thing?
The Stream Raiders?
Yes.
Tell me what to put down. Oh, I just picking a new map.
Yes.
Where am I going?
So minimize it. There should be. There might only be one option, but go to the. So click the little down arrow on the right. So now you can actually see. Should only be one option. I'm ahead of there. You gotta go on the path that's already finished. I just finished that one right there, yes. No, the one before that. Before. To the left. And down. Yes, there you go.
I'm a little bit.
I gave him a cocktail. He probably had a gummy, so he wouldn't like get dizzy in VR.
I took a whole 10 today.
Oh my goodness.
I don't work tomorrow.
Right, he's got the day off. Did you drop a thing?
Yes.
Was it a barbarian?
It was somewhere.
Great.
How do I start it?
It's already started. It starts as soon as you click go. Now shots are real smooth. That's one of the pretty fun sketches from Saturday Night Live with John Mulaney. Okay. Do I have a bowl still? I do. I do! Perfect. Okay. Gotta get my quick pickle going on. Gonna put some salt and sugar in my container. Cora? Oh, I do? Do you mean, Bolin? My earthbending, like... No, not Bolin. That's the only one I really remember, because that's the one I want to be like. And I want to cosplay as Nuktuk when I feel more comfortable having a shirt off in public. Okay. Gonna get some... You knew this, Clay. Right, but the Bolin in the cosplay... Extra level. A little bit of salt and sugar. Some hot water to dissolve it. The capitalist. Oh, who says do the... Oh, yes. May, do the thing. And the thing is marry me. Yeah, I don't remember his name. I've only watched the series like 1.5 times, so I don't know all the names that well. Yeah, I've watched it 1.5 times. Because we watched the first 2 seasons, and then we watched it again when seasons 3 and 4 came out. I think it was 4 seasons. Might have only been 3. Regardless, we watched the first 2, and then we watched the whole series when it was out. We're only watching dumb shows because you're like playing video games and I'm playing video games and there's just something beyond. We can't watch Chainsaw Man until you're ready to pay attention. Because it's subtitled. Right, if we can understand Japanese. Yes, we need to watch more of the bread anime.
Yes, what was that called?
The golden hands. The sun hands? The god hands. Something, but that's not the name of it. Yakitate. Yes, he had to get the Japan bread. I mean, it's only been.
I brought the cart to your table.
It's only been 8 years, and he still talks about it.
Because no other restaurant has ever delivered us an entire cart of bread, and you like pick between like 8 fresh varieties. It was pretty great.
To pause and read the puns, yeah. I bet there's like a website where you can just pull it up and have it alongside, and you'd be ready to go. Can you come drain some of the fat?
You want me to drain some of the fat?
Yeah, actually.
Fat draining cup?
Yeah, put it in with the bacon fat.
Oh, I gotta wash my hands. That's what you do. Well, I gotta wash my hands. I'm gonna dry my hands. Did you mean to do something with these beans?
Those
They're open, you did nothing with them.
Really? Really? I did nothing with them?
Oh, okay. Oh, it's starting to burn.
Yeah, I turned it off, pretty much.
I think that or something. So the burner's on.
What did he do? I mean, half the time when he has a bad pun, it's because I told it to him earlier, and he just...
Where am I putting this?
In with the bacon fat. Called your backyard cool.
I feel like there was a better internet to do this with.
That's the one that was available.
This is awkward as hell.
And so is your butt.
Is it? I guess you could be the judge of that.
Poor snowy backyard.
Oh shit, I almost let the grease on fire.
I don't like the grease on fire.
I'm a tiny bit challenged in doing this right now. Just a tiny bit.
Okay.
I'm making do. What are you gonna do with this bacon fat?
Use it to cook the arepas.
Oh,
And the pancakes.
you better have this fan on maximum.
Yeah, I am aware.
I probably should get the other air filter ones over here.
Probably.
Yeah, let me do that as soon as I finish getting rid of the rest of this grease. That's actually a great idea. The house is gonna smell like. Okay, that I don't dare get any more. I'm gonna cause
That's fine.
I'm gonna light something on fire.
And Clay likes his taco meat very saucy, so gotta put lots of sass into it.
Don't trip over this water.
Is he? I am. Gerg could live in me. I mean, Gerg would be lucky to live in me.
prepared for your frying.
Oh, I should have.
So cool. As I turned the heat on, it was like 68. Lauren couldn't say it was too hot inside. You done with this can?
Yes, it's a recycle. It absolutely is. Here's my risen bread dough. I need
Oh yeah,
to bake it.
That looks awesome. That looks cool. Did you make amaretto whipped cream for the panettone?
No. No. No.
Come on.
I'm gonna
Oh,
do.
He hasn't done that in a while.
Done what?
Grab the hot pan.
Oh, yeah, I had before.
I touched the Pyrex once. That was a huge mistake.
I need another egg.
These things are hot.
I've done it here. I
You
did
can
it.
break up some of that.
in pieces.
It's like turn around.
I need one heckin' egg white. Maybe I'll use this other egg to... Maybe I'll just crack a whole nother egg in this. In a different container. And use that to fry to put on top of my dealies. And then I don't have to worry about what I'm going to do with an egg white.
Because you have a wash.
Yes, I need the egg white. And powdered sugar. To wash the top of my bread dough.
I need to do this more often. I mean,
I don't know if that was actually enough.
right now.
It's not too late. How much do I actually need? Icing sugar. Oh, it says 1 tablespoon. Oh, 1 tablespoon of egg white and 1 tablespoon of icing sugar. Who's gonna have 1 tablespoon of egg white? I should be using a whisk for this.
Yes, you should.
And a larger container. But I'm gonna make it work.
Are you saying out the regular stuff? I mean, special one. Alright. This needs to be off
Yeah.
completely. Can I turn this off?
Yes.
Which one's the front one? Can these both be off?
Yes, they can both be up. Still looking for my brush. There it is. Okay.
Ooh, look at that. Delish.
Yeah, this is not going to be done on stream because it needs 40 minutes to bake.
You're only 185 too. You make sure everything is out of the oven.
Maybe.
Melt these things.
I mean, nothing's that's meltable.
There's nothing in there. That only ever happened once.
Yeah, that was fun.
Burn a plastic bag inside the oven.
Yeah.
That's why there's a sign that says always check oven now. Oh. You never told me to hit the start button.
It didn't need a start button.
You did actually. It says start.
Yeah, because it's been a half an hour. It says start battle. And that just went off.
I was proofing some bread in the oven. I was turning the oven on. And
He was
that
proofing pizza dough.
Game over.
Actually, cut off some of this now.
Have you ever made a panettone?
Oh.
So far, that looks pretty damn good. Oh yeah. Take a photo?
No.
You not taking in between photos?
I have not taken a photo. It did say 17 minutes to go? I don't know. Maybe Clay doesn't know what he's talking about. It's quite possible.
I'm not very good at that. You can turn that on, right? Let's not put that there. Just in case.
Why'd you? Okay. You put my unicorn out?
I told you I don't know what I was doing.
Yeah, you do. Wow. Wow. He put a unicorn out and then he put a tank spell on it. Unicorn is melee. They started playing 3 minutes before I did. There we go. Send them over where? I wasn't in the flexing area. Kiss the cook. Ah, Remy aren't so cute. I've never I've never had to do this before live. Goodness. Oh yeah. I'm gonna need some wait, you're angry about that? Oh no, that's a okay. That's a laugh. From far away it looked like an angry Kenji. I should have I did counterbangs earlier. You gotta steal great art from even greater artists. So, steal good ideas from Chris. Oh, the emote I have that I'm wearing an apron says Snug the Chef. You think I would know, like, the Quakes 3? Oh, no, yeah. I guess it's just a tank top. I could use another beverage. I've thought about it. I actually had someone who I was going to ask to make an apron, but she only has the one pattern, which is like the real frilly one. That's kind of the half apron, and then the one that comes up really very the 50s housewife style apron. And that's not what I wanted. Get this Panettone in the oven where it cooks for Amazon. Set 40-minute timer. Ask Nasty Pig to make one. Hi, Robo. How's Robo today? Have you recovered from all those depressing holiday facts? Oh, goodness. Oh yeah, I meant to ask my husband when our friend's holiday party is, or if we've missed it already.
It was the weekend. It was this last weekend.
Oh, okay, so we did miss it. It was before we got back. Oh, they weren't holiday themed? Well, we would have needed like a content warning if they were holiday themed, because... I just realized I'm using the third cup now instead of the quarter cup, so this is a very full glass.
I'm coming back for round 2. Wait. No.
Give yourself some more ice.
Oh.
And it's not going to have the syrup this time.
Oh. What? No, that was the whole drink. Wait, so is it gonna... Let me taste it.
It still tastes good, it just doesn't taste like cherries too.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's fine. Yes, please. Do we drink a whole bottle of Aperol?
Yes, because I started using the third cup instead of the... It's not very alcoholic.
No, it's basically...
It's less than... It's like less than beer.
It's got sugar in it, though, right? Or does it? Well, I guess there's residual sugar in whatever alcohol they use to make it. What's it made out of? Oranges? Calamansi's?
It even has the recipe on here. It is... No, it's 11%. It's pretty low. It's not like it's a hard alcohol.
It's pretty close to wine, though.
It's like wine. So it's pretty much like we're just drinking a glass of wine. Honestly.
Oh, it's a selection of selected herbs and roots. So it's not based on oranges, it's root-based. But we had to do something with the champagne anyways, because it's too sweet to drink normally.
Yes.
Finish. Wait, it's gonna spill.
That's fine.
Cheers.
Slancha, take the bottle, please.
Oh, I'll take it.
Disposable surgery guns. My goodness. Nomad AD. Okay, am I cooking anything else? Oh, I need to actually cook the... I need to cook the arepas. And the, It's still too... It's gotten thicker. It's still not... I don't know. It's probably fine. I'll do the arepas first. Here's my arepas pre-cooking. I got my griddle pan. And I don't think I need that anymore. I need a spatula. Oh my goodness. Yes. I think everyone... It's certainly at VIP level. And everyone who's a streamer... I think I've gotten... Almost every streamer that comes in my chat has VIP. Because speaking of Kinji, I stole that from Kinji. Because I think they do that, or they used to do that at least. He does? Yeah, okay. I'm like, it's a good idea, so why not? Why not steal it? Yeah, Kinji has every once in a while it'll pop up and says, you see that VIP in chat, they're a super cool streamer, or whatever. And it's great for times like this, when my hands are busy and dirty a lot of the time. And I don't like have someone consistently like in my stream as a mod, because Robo was doing stuff he was late, Clay was doing other stuff. So instead of having to worry about trying to shout people out, I'm like, yeah, if it's a VIP, that's your shout out. Oh, no, I meant the VIP thing does. Okay. Sizzly oil means that I can cook my arepas. Do your stuff. Do your stuff, Robo. Okay. 2 to 3 minutes. Flip and do 2 to 3 minutes. Oh, and they bake! Oh. They bake at 350, so I can put them in the same oven. That's convenient! I can also put them in the toaster oven. I know, right? Everything's 350. No, I'll just stick them in, because there's the bottom shelf. I'm not worried about bread. The bread's going to take a long time anyway. If it was a cake that was going to fall, I might be more worried. Nazard? No. And hi, Kusa. Hello. Welcome in. Kusa, do you have an opinion on arepas? Oh, yeah. I'm kind of sad that I missed the workout furs meetup at MFF. J'aime les oignons. J'aime. I don't know French. Is that just how you say onion? I'm guessing that doesn't actually mean onion, unless it does. It could, but French is weird.
Is dinner like a half an hour away or less?
Dinner is probably less than half an hour away, because I just gotta cook the arepas and then I can assemble it. Everything else is ready.
Just eat a scoop of meat.
Good. You can do squats with me. Keep your back straight.
What, are we pumping the car?
No. I don't know why I was doing that. Still gotta keep your head up. You're bending over.
I slouched too much.
Yeah, so don't do that.
Well, I only ever got good at not slouching when I did rowing.
Mexican torta? Yeah. Well, so we went to a place in Chicago.
Tweet.
And they had arepas on the menu, but they were pretty much just pancakes that were made with corn.
But it was real good.
Oh, I don't remember. I only watched Encanto once, and I wasn't paying that much attention, I guess, because I don't remember the arepas. Woo! Yes.
I've brought both things. The smoke alarm goes
I'm
off.
McCoy.
Everything is perfectly okay. I'm McCoy.
Yeah, if the smoke alarm goes off, I'm just cooking. Turn this down a little bit.
Yeah, it's over.
I needed it to get to temperature.
I wish our oven would go all the way to the wall. That would be a huge difference. Someone put the gas line in poorly. Woo! It almost looks like the fishes.
Last one, another few seconds.
My opinion, if it has corn and is not flour, it's good. We're doing good, McCoy. We've had a few drinks. Aperol spritzes, pretty good.
Yeah, we're doing Aperol spritzes because I put Aperol in my Panettone.
Oh.
Yes. So this is a pancake mix with cornmeal, just to be closer to what we had. This does have a mix. This is half corn, half flour, but it's not tortillas. I mean, it's pancakes. It will be pancakes. Savory pancakes. The arepas are just made with corn. What?
Our drink and our Panettone was there.
Right, we're not drinking the Panettone. We're not drinking the spritz with the cake. Because by the time we have cake, it's going to be time for coffee.
There's a pretty good pupusa place in the city next to us. It's an old like Taco Bell they turned in. It's just a little mom and pop shop that makes pupusas in what is that, Davis? Does this come with a flex? No. Nobody redeemed flex.
It's true.
I guess I shouldn't have turned these all the way up.
Just cover them.
As we redeemed the flex. That means you redeem 10 more squats. You need like a cooldown on those.
There is a cooldown.
On the squats?
There's a max redeems per viewer.
Well, we got 10 more to do.
Maize dough is just fascinating. Yes, and made in so many different ways. Yeah, I did see an alternate where I could have like stuffed them. I thought about buying some Oaxaca cheese and stuffing some of them, but I've never made them before, so I wanted to like do it by the book, by the recipe, before I tried branching out. So maybe next week, or maybe sometime in the future, I'll be making pupusas.
You gonna make pieces?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Looks like the first one did okay. It still seems a little hot. It's like that time I made English muffins and used like an entire thing of oh crap. Push. That needs to go up the back. Fans at maximum.
Right? Yes. Squats, what I was getting on Clay about is that he was bending over while he was doing them. You want to keep your shoulders above your hips. And if you're having problems, then you can just spread your feet wider, and that'll help. And the arms are just not important. They're a counterbalance. Because you can do whatever you want with them. Have overhead, you can have weights. You can do whatever you want. If my shoulders is still sore. So they still gotta bake, but there's our arepa before it bakes. It's got a crust and we gotta bake it through. Have you been doing squats with us? Are you feeling better from this morning? I hope you're not getting any sort of crud. Tomorrow's bench and press. Yeah, I did a pull day on Tuesday because it's easier. Pushing is easier at home than pulling. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I should flip those. Oh, small ones. I forgot these were smaller, and then you probably needed less time. It's alright. It's alright. Evan, hello. Welcome in. What? I can't hear you. I've got a bunch of fans on so I don't set off smoke detectors. Yeah, it did. Or it didn't. Oh. Maybe it was just too... Maybe it just had not timed out yet. There's a 5-minute cooldown menu.
Oh, that's probably why. Can you display that the cooldown's not up?
I probably could. I don't know how.
Oh, okay. Are you making this entire thing?
Yes.
You're going to be here for like 35 minutes. You might want to try to put 8 on there.
Depends on how much I spread.
Oh. Well, what if they touch? You just make like a shake or something.
Sure. Yes, I've had those. Mickey Mouse pancakes are not exactly the least common of things. Yes, I need to... Maybe I'll just go to the gym tomorrow to use the sauna. Clay's like, going to the gym where you don't have to work out. I'm interested. Okay. Those are going to pop in the oven with the panettone. Ooh, panettone's getting brown. Ooh, it smells so nice in there. I got 6 on there. So it's 7 o'clock. We'll be ready. They'll be ready out of the oven, and we'll be able to serve dinner. Yes, the Aperol Spritz is lovely, and we have managed to go through most of the bottle of Aperol. I just opened it, and it's 3/4 gone. But it is just like wine strength, so it's not like a bottle of hard liquor. But we also did consume the entire bottle of sparkling wine. So, not quite 2 glass bottles of wine. Ooh, Amaro spritzes. I am looking forward to the day when Kusa is going to come have dinner with us. Kusa is going to come be a guest on my stream someday. It'll happen. Wink, wink. Kusa sous chef when he gets a car. Or the train, yeah. You can take the train into town and we can pick you up. The train's probably like $25 maybe? I don't know. Woohoo! These pancakes do not need much time. Because the girdle is hot. I have been constantly turning down the temperature on it, and it is still hot. Do not touch The griddle. Yeah, train still runs. The pancakes are going to be done sooner than the arepas will be. Gosh, I couldn't imagine trying to do this when we used to have the above the stove microwave, because the vent on that thing was 10% as powerful as this, and it's still not getting everything because of our bad setup for our stove. Long dogs. Yeah, and it just vented like. No, we didn't install a new vent. The What? No, we didn't. This is not. This
No, I didn't install that. I ripped the microwave out and put this.
Yes.
I bought this thing. Well,
We.
you have to install it, but
Yes.
but I put this in.
The,
it was like $300. It was pretty inexpensive.
Yeah. This was already here, so the microwave did vent through there,
Microwave
out
vents are dumb.
above the house. But yeah, just because it was the microwave, it was not a powerful suction.
No, it's probably you probably even need more. You cook so much, you probably need more electric.
I need an industrial kitchen.
Or my sister's kitchen.
Yeah. His sister that has a big fancy kitchen that she barely uses.
Yeah, I know, right?
She uses it for holidays.
You get to use it when you make your Christmas cake this year. What are you making?
Yeah.
A tree,
What should I make? What should I make for
Simpsons
Christmas
house.
this year?
You
I can't repeat
No,
myself.
I mentioned things you done before. Simpsons house. We got one.
Woo! The question is, should I do a Yule log or a gingerbread house, or just do gingerbread cookies like I did last year? I tried to make a meringue tree once, but I made it too heavy and it was just collapsing, so I could do a little mini meringue, like Swiss roll. Yeah, that's the bûche de Noël. Right. I gotta put my batter on. I was sitting there tasting it, I'm like, why is this not sweet at all? Because there's no sugar in it. Because they're savory pancakes. Because that's what I intended. But still, you see pancake and you're like, ooh, I'm going to try the pancake. Just ignore that first one that got a little too crispy. But look at this stack of pancakes. Look at this. It's lovely. What was CZ making that didn't get the sugar? I don't think I caught that part of the conversation. Oh, it's cheesecake filling. Oh. So is it just cream cheese and eggs? Because there's not much else in cheesecake filling other than flavors. Because yeah, when I make my mini cheesecakes, it's pretty much just a block of cream cheese, a third of a cup of sugar, and an egg. And then scale that up as much as you want. And don't whip it too much, because you don't want to put too much air in it, because that's when it sinks in the oven and gets cracked on top. And depending on how you like it, you can put some sour cream in. I usually put a little bit of yogurt in, because it's like lovely and tangy. I just like yogurt. Yogurt's like one of the great foods. These are already ready to flip. Ooh, lovely. It's fine. Did it work out? Oh, I should put another thing. I should put another pan on the stove so I can cook my eggs. That's hot. I should not grab that without a mitt. No. I just need to cook some eggs. Delicious eggs. Because we are recreating a brunch after all. You can't have brunch without eggs. I don't even know how long my bread's been cooking. I did. I was about to start going back in the VOD to see when I put the bread in. I got 13 minutes on the short end of the timer. It is convection, so it does cook a little bit faster, but it wasn't fun. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I put away the pig grease. I need one more little dollop.
No. Sitting on the counter for 30 minutes.
What?
I said the other grease has been sitting on the counter for a while. That was a lot.
It's fine.
It's fine. Don't put it in the house, man.
I haven't done it yet.
You've never lit a grease fire, have you?
I don't think so.
You have flamboyants and stuff, though.
I did work in a professional kitchen briefly.
We flamboyants on here, too.
I was not a professional cook, but I worked in a on-campus coffee house for... I baked in their kitchen like twice. Mostly because they did not know how to make a proper pineapple upside-down cake.
Oh, yeah. Cup of sugar versus 2 pounds of cream cheese. Seasoning all filled.
Because pineapple upside-down cake is one of those things from the 50s that should not be changed. They did some weird crushed pineapple topping thing. Like, no. You need rings of pineapple and cherries to make an upside-down cake. Because the whole point is you turn it out and it looks pretty. Not, it looks like a yellow cake with some fruit compote on top. That's not a pineapple upside-down cake. Even if the fruit compote is made of pineapple. It's terrible. 2 pounds of cream cheese is four blocks, right? And a cup of sugar, yeah, that's about what I do. I do between a quarter and a third of a cup per block of cream cheese. So yeah, 4 blocks of cream cheese. 4 quarters, so it's between 1 and 1.5 cups of sugar is generally how I do it. These are cooking so fast. Oh. Put my eggs in. That's not the right one. That'll work. Oh, you're taking it to Mal's house? Oh. Dinner with Mal and Pure Ricky. Turn that down. Get some salt. Some peps. Turn it down even more. Get a little water to steam the top of my yolks. Pull my pancakes off. Turn my griddle off. Because we are done with that. Means I'm done with my spatula. I should take a picture. Not that I've posted like any pictures in the last like 20 streams. My goodness. I have all these pictures on my phone. I need to do what Robo does and make just a big old photo dump at some point. Here's these things that I've been cooking for the last 3 months. Or do what our friend Sean did and make a separate Instagram for just baking stuff. Hi, Arcade. Welcome in. You're just in time for dinner. I'm about to serve. We got just a few more minutes on arepas. We've got corn pancakes ready to go. In fact, I could check the arepas right now. Here we go. Lovely. I have a place for them. I'll put them back in the oven. Until I clear a spot for them. Because I have no place in my kitchen to put that right now. Okay. Let's get a towel down. There we go. Lovely. Now I think I can transfer these to a plate. I'm holding a plate. And then I'll just get another plate to build a plate to build a serving plate for the husband. Losing my... Okay. Hot. Very hot. steaming even. Okay. So we're gonna serve these 2 ways. Because why not?
Smells good here. Oh, you made an egg for yours.
I did make an egg for mine.
One egg fell out of the white blanket and one egg stayed in the blanket.
Because there's only 1 egg white in there.
Oh, that makes so much more sense.
Okay. So we've got 1 served in the cut open arepa, and then 1 we're just putting on top of our corn pancakes. Use my same serving vessel for everything. This one's just gonna have the beans on the side.
Make a sauce.
No?
Just for add that little sauce to it.
Maybe put some salsa on it.
Maybe some bitchin' sauce, maybe?
If you want.
I just think something that would blend it. I mean, tie that together. And I didn't buy new bitchin' sauce at Costco though. No, if you want to. Photo? Or are you gonna make a better one?
Bam! Well, I had to feed you.
Thank you.
TBG, hello! You feed myself too, yes. But mine is gonna have eggs! Because I'm a reasonable person who thinks eggs are delicious. We're doing fine. How are you? Gotta cut my corn pancake in half. It's very hot. I lost my serving dealie briefly. I'm kind of just serving it how I'd serve biscuits and gravy, honestly. It's just serving it in an arepa instead of on a biscuit. Yeah, they're supposed to puff more. I'm not sure. I might have done something wrong, honestly. I don't know. It's the first try. So come get more filling. There's plenty of filling. I say I don't need my spatula again, as I need my spatula. Mine has a lovely egg on top. See, why does the husband hate egg? I also like a lot more cilantro than he does, so I'm going to be pretty liberal with it. And that is perfect timing. Amazon, stop. So I can show you the Panettone, but we can't cut it. It does need to cool before it can cut, because it is bread. Look at this heckin' marvel. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. That's gorgeous.
Wow, Italian Christmas bread cake thing. I don't know where my camera is. Woo! I'm gonna temp it because I don't know if it's done. It looks lovely, but let's find out if it's done. It's not done. But that's still what it's gonna look like. I'm glad I could show y'all. But I'm gonna put it back in the oven for maybe another 20 minutes. It's only 120 degrees right now. So, but it's gonna look the same until I like decorate it for serving. 120. What?
I'm just wondering if you need to put oil on it.
No, it should be fine.
How do I approve that recipe?
I don't know. I can't. But now you can post it because I'm out of VIP slots. I can't VIP TVJ.
The clip fell.
No. Oh, I can see the thing. Okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't show.
I got the link. I am not a big enough streamer to have more VIP slots. Oh. Ha. Thank you. Taylor! Oh my goodness. Thank you. Y'all, definitely follow Taylor. Taylor's amazing. She plays mostly horror and action shooty games. Oh, I love you too. I mean, I love playing D&D with Featherfall, but the real benefit of Featherfall is that's how I met Taylor. So, anyway, my Panettone is going to continue to cook. It needs to get up to like 180, 190 to be done. So, it's going to go. It's going to sit there and it's going to do its thing. And I'll take pictures later because I knew I wasn't going to be slicing. I knew I was not going to be slicing it, but I'm going to go sit down with my husband and have some lovely, whatever the heck I made, corn cakes 2 ways, arepas and cornmeal pancakes. Because I'm heckin' hungry. But I'm going to find someone to raid. And I'm so glad that you made it in, TVJ. In fact, since she doesn't have the VIP tag, let's just do the shout out. I think Arcade needs one too. Perfect. Record of Lotus War. I kind of want to play that. Let's get back to the cooking stream so you can see me there. I have no idea how many I have, but I've used them all because I've been making every streamer as they pop in a VIP. So you're a VIP, McCoy, because you came into a stream and I had a slot. Okay, who is streaming?
Find new food and drink.
I could. Who is a food and drink streamer? Also somewhat dangerous because you don't know, like, what kind of person.
No, you're the only one in that target.
I'm the only furry food and drink streamer, apparently. At least regularly. There's a few on, but that's fine. That's fine. let's go see Kavik, because Kavik is streaming as they recover from their sickness. Oh, Tink's on? I just said let's go see Kavik, but I feel like I should go see Kavik. I'll get Tink. I've rated Tink before. I'll get Tink next time. Are you streaming, Fred? Yes, don't get sick. Raid 2 if you've got the emotes. Raid 1 if you do not. Fred, I will see you online tomorrow if you're streaming, or I'll see everyone in the morning if they want to come do yoga with me in Discord. Too low for Dream Daddy. I don't believe that. I mean, you need your daddy voice on for that. Thank y'all for hanging out so much as I made some new stuff. I say this like I don't make new stuff every time. Yeah, happy Thursday, everyone. I hope you have a lovely day at work tomorrow if you have to work. If not, you're lucky. I do. But I will see you this weekend, I hope, when we do some cozy crossword time Saturday morning. So I'll be excited to see you there. And of course, before I take another little break to see Clay's family for the holidays, I'm going to try to do Cypher's ass cake. So look forward to a cake emote shaped Black Forest cake. It should be good. I'm excited. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out. Let's go show Swagmat some love. They are recovering from COVID after MFF, which I avoided. Yay! And I'll see you Saturday. Bye.